Okay. You're actually on here, showing you.
It's delayed.
So you're on it, and it's showing me sitting down. I don't know if anyone hears me or sees me. Nope. Can you see? I can't hear myself. I'm not okay. Is anybody on here? If you are, if you could comment, because I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. I think there's just one person on here. And now there's nobody. I don't know if this is working.
It looks like it's from 2001.
I know. Why is it so terrible?
The sound is horrific.
It is?
Yeah, unplug that.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Why does it look all fuzzy? I can't do this on my iPad because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so it won't let me. So I'm doing it on my man's computer. So I have no idea how this is looking. Doesn't look.
It's okay.
Doesn't look great. For now, it's okay. But I don't know if anyone's even on here. Do you see anybody? Can you guys comment if you see? Because I can't really read you if you're not going to comment. If you can't comment, if you're not writing comments, I can't give readings. So in case you just joined, I'm Adele Levine. I was going to do intuitive and medium readings live. I don't use any tools. I can just read right here for you. However, I have no idea if anyone's on here. Looking over to my producer to see if he knows. I see no chat. How do you... Oh, I do. Okay. Hi. Okay. So if you're in here and you would like a reading, you're going to have to say something. And sometimes people don't know how to chat. So what I was going to do for you is intuitive readings are about your life and the things going on in your life, and a medium reading is talking to those who've passed on. And you can tell me exactly who you want to talk to, and I can talk to that person, which is a little different than, you know, whoever shows up. So I don't know, I'm working out the kinks, you know, with all this type of thing. I haven't done YouTube Live before. I have a lot of YouTube videos. I've done Facebook Live this way, doing readings. I've done Instagram Live. I don't think, it says there's 4 people in here. No one's saying anything.
It's also like a long, like 30 to 40 seconds.
There's a long delay. Wow. Yeah, but if someone is in here, if you're out there on the other side, if you could comment. Oh, there's Jack. Could I get a reading, please? Woohoo! Hey, Jack. Okay, so there is someone. There's a 40-second delay. I don't know if you know anything about me, Jack, but you can check me out afterwards. Yeah, sure. Real quick about me, adelelevine.com if you want to find more about me. I have a PayPal me if you want to donate if you incline. PayPal me Adele Levine if you want to after your reading, which would help me to do these live readings for 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 everybody. So Jack, what kind of reading would you like? Would you like a intuitive or medium reading? So I'm going to put a lot of questions out there for you since the delay so much, meaning I'm telling you guys all now, if you would save some time if you say what kind of reading you want when you ask for the reading. CQ, CQ, CQ. Adela! Yay! You guys recognize this music on every YouTube video I've ever seen? So yeah, I can do an intuitive reading. If you're going to do an intuitive reading, ask something specific. You know what I'm saying? Like a medium reading. Okay. So Jack, what I would like you to do is just tell me who you would like to speak to by relationship. You know, like if it's for your, how they're related to you. So if it's like your mother on your, sorry, not your mother. If it's your like grandmother on your mother's side or your father on your father's side and stuff. It's Colleen from Periscope. Ah, Periscope. But there were some good old days. So if you can kind of do it that way, then I can go ahead and do your reading for you. And I will turn off the music, of course. This was kind of putting on music that is not going to get me in trouble with YouTube. So go ahead, Jack. So yeah, if you want a reading, if you want an intuitive reading, you can say what specifically you want to know, specific subject matter. If you want a medium reading, you say who you want to speak to. A lot of mediums will say whoever shows up or whoever's around, but I'm going to give details and confirmations. My auntie, on what side? So yeah, so if you could just quickly, I know this is a lot, so I'm just going to say this now. If you want a medium reading, then say, you know, my auntie on my mom's side, my auntie on my father's side, you know, like that. So because what I'm doing is I'm kind of putting out there, you know, specifically who you want to talk to and not getting bombarded by other people that can, you know, seem similar. So in other words, your auntie on your dad's side doesn't, you know, come forward. 100%, 100%. Bullseye. Awesome. Okay, so his auntie on my mother's side. Okay, aim and focus. Agreed. What are you agreeing about? Oh, Periscope. Okay, your aunt on your mother's side. So Jack, no, don't worry about it. We're getting to know the way I work, so I'm gonna try and do these more often. I can't do them on my iPad, which is what took me so long, because until I get 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please share this with anyone you think would be interested. I'm going to show you a very little different type of reading. This is me reading without any Hyrecrum, without any tools, and doing a medium reading specifically for the person. Sunshine, hi, I would like a reading if I can. Sure, hold on one second, let me do Jack, okay? So these are going to be little short readings. Like I said, if you feel inclined to do a donation on PayPal, me, Adele Levine, feel free. Otherwise, anyway, so let's go. Jack on Auntie's mother's side. I'm going to say how she passed, okay, Jack? And then you're going to say so I can get confirmations from her, and she'll say some message to you, but I'm going to say how she passed and some details, and if you can like say yes or no and things like that, that would be helpful, so I know if this makes sense to you. And since it's delayed, just try to type it as fast as you can. Adela's awesome. Thank you, Ekram. Okay, so Jack, your auntie on your mother's side. So the first thing I see when I see the person I'm contacting, she's very excited, she's very bubbly, she's saying that she knew she was gonna pass, that this wasn't a surprise to her. She's saying she was very, I don't know, she's kind of giving me the feeling kind of like she's kind of young. No, she is, thanks Earth Angel. She's saying that, yeah, no, you know what, actually she is saying that she's kind of young to have passed. When she talks about her passing, she's saying that she was aware she's going to pass. She just keeps saying something about, hold on a second, Sorry, that's my cat making a lot of noise. Well, she just keeps kind of pointing to this side, to her chest side. You know, this to her this side, to this area, her chest area. I don't see her in her 70s, so if you can confirm if it makes sense, I'm sorry, but I keep seeing her when I say young, like maybe 50s. She is talking about something about, well, I'm trying to get as many details so you can confirm. And I'm trying to get my cat away from here. So you can confirm if this makes any sense to you. What I keep hearing her yell out is something about February. She keeps circling out February. The bubbliness I feel is more her excitement towards you. Was she almost like a second mother to you, more than just an aunt? That's correct. Can you let me know which part's correct? And this is also so everybody else can know. She keeps saying to you as her babe, she was nearly 50. Okay. She keeps saying like you're like her baby. She is referring to you like, you know, like when somebody feels like a mother or maybe even a second mother. But it's not just like the aunt, you know, who you get cards from and once in a while and things like this. This is like an aunt that's like much closer to you than that. So I hope that makes sense, and if you can confirm. And what I like to do is, because the way I read is I like to get confirmations so that you know it's the person. Just so you know, if you ever go to mediums and they just start telling you stuff, you know, if they just start saying stuff to you. We was very close. He was correct about the chest. She had breast cancer. All right. Ooh, I got chills. They're like a different kind of chill. They're not crazy chills, but they're the kind of chills where she's happy. She's saying to you, Jack, that she's tried to reach out and let you know she's here. She's super like sweet. Like, in other words, the way she does signs is way more kind of like through nature and things like that. That makes sense. We was close. Okay. And that through nature and things like that. Like, she kind of gives you signs through like rainbows and butterflies. Like, I know that sounds cheesy, but she's not gonna like mess with your computer, and there are people who do that. She's not gonna mess with your light. She's gonna do something very loving through music and things. And also, she likes that you are open to talking to her in your dreams. So continue that. So those were confirmations. These are very short little readings. You guys give you kind of an idea of how I read, because I know some people haven't seen me read. And to see that I can do this without, you can come into this YouTube and I don't have to know who ahead of time, what ahead of time. You can decide the last minute, because energy's energy, and I've taken a lot of years of knowing how to pull who you want to talk to. Okay, thank you, Jack. I'm gonna play a little music. Look, this is like a little music while we wait. Earth Angel, thank you, Sunshine. Was it Sunshine or Earth Angel that asked for the reading? Sunshine, what kind of reading did you want? Intuitive or medium? Let me get my cat down. Sorry. She's just very curious about everything. Thank you very much, Jack. You're welcome very much. Thank you. This is, believe it or not, I see this as an honor to do this. Sorry I look like such a mess, but it kind of took a lot of work to get this YouTube started. So I'm a little frazzled. Intuitive. Okay, so sunshine. What can you tell me specifically, what question you have? You know, like, what, you know, it could be like a specific subject matter. I'm just trying to say, like, what specific question do you have? And I'm like on delay too, so whatever I do, I see it delayed. It's really kind of interesting. You look fine. Thanks. Thank you. So what kind of specific question do you have, Sunshine? On what type of topic? And it's the same. I don't really use tools, so I do see naturally. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram. I post a lot there, and on Facebook, and on here it's all Dayla Levine. And if you want to know more about me or watch the videos I've posted, on subject matter, DaleLevine.com. I mean, Dale Levine on here. Jay and I are moving forward into a relationship. You want to know if you and Jay are moving forward into a relationship, right? Okay, I just paused the music so you guys can hear me. Jay, let's see Jay. The first feeling I feel about Jay is when I see him, and I'm assuming that's a him. I don't really get a female vibe, energy, not just because of the name, but because you just never know. You can't assume. You have to go on energy. But I feel like there's a lot of lightness. There's a lot of playfulness. I don't see him as, I don't know, I just don't see him coming from a place of heaviness or kind of like, you know, someone who's dragging their feet or isn't gonna want to be a part of moving something forward. So I do feel like he's very, very open to moving forward. I just feel like his way is like, if there's heavy drama or heavy sadness or if there's that heaviness, he doesn't want that in his life. Like, he doesn't want anything like I don't want to say he doesn't want to be in a serious relationship. He just doesn't want it to turn into like two people analyzing each other. I feel like he's out to have an uplifting time. The situation he was in before you was really heavy and sometimes very, very kind of like a downer. So I feel like it drained him. Big kid at heart. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I just saw like sunshine around him and like someone, you know, playing in a field and having a good time. So I feel like that's just where he's at. He's not really wanting to do anything or be a part of anything that's going to cause too much, you know, like heaviness and sadness. I feel like he's a very positive, open person. So he's definitely into wanting to move forward. I just feel like he's one of those people who kind of goes with the flow. Like, he doesn't need to plan, he doesn't need to analyze and talk about things to death. It's like, let's see what happens, let's see where this goes. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I would say this, I would venture to say that within this month, right, no drama, yes, he was hurt by someone. Yeah, I feel like the reason why he was hurt, what I hear him saying is that he was hurt because the person kind of didn't take him seriously. In other words, they didn't really understand this kind of big open heart. I feel like they kind of wanted him to be like a different person, like wanted to like clip his wings kind of thing. And so I would say to you that I have a feeling there's something happening in his life in this month where he's starting to feel like, you know, more confident of himself. But I feel like it has to do with his work and something he's pursuing. It feels like whatever he's pursuing is something of his own making. He's definitely not like a worker bee and a follower. Something that creates something of his own. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. Thank you. Does anybody, what does chat rate mean? I just saw something that said chat rate. I don't know what any of this means. YouTube Live is like completely foreign to me. I care about him so much. We are seeing each other soon. Yeah, I would say that the way you guys are heading and the way you guys are being right now, sorry, my hair is like driving me crazy, is much more. What does this say? It says show. Show, what am I showing? Oh. I see it. Why did it tell me to show? I see it. I see your kisses and your stars and your in all of that for a Tuesday. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. You're worrying too much about it. I would say like it just feels very positive and uplifting. All right, Marilyn Kemper. Hey, I had to switch computers. I've been here since we started, but chat wouldn't work. I know, that's the problem. It's kind of new. I'm just kind of learning this. I'm just kind of trying this out. You know what I mean? I'm just trying this out and see where it goes. Yeah. So I can see like probably people like to get their little reading and then vamonos. But this is like good to get to know. Like I told people, sorry I keep playing with my hair because I screwed my hair up today. But like I told people before, I need 1,000 subscribers to do this on my own iPad. So I'm using my man's computer. So when I get 1,000 subscribers, it'll be so much easier. I can just like jump on. It was kind of like a whole ordeal getting on here. Okay. Right, I can't wait till we are together. Thank you. Yeah, that's sweet. That's just super sweet. This is a great idea. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I have, like I said, you guys can follow me on here. You can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe to me on here. And all that. You can check me out at daylevine.com and Intuitive Medium. I just read without tools. I know I'm being like so crazy. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. All right. Any other questions? Does anybody have any questions even about like YouTube is a bit slow in chat? I know, right? Why? You want to know what I think? I think like almost all the live streams are slow in chat. Like Facebook slow, Instagram slow, like everything is slow and it's very frustrating. I haven't tried Zoom. I know some people go on Zoom and do stuff, but you know, it makes it kind of hard. So, and I can't play my normal music because YouTube has shut me down when I play normal music, so I have to play this music I'm sure you've heard in every YouTube video ever. So, anybody have any questions, even just like about the spirit realm or anything anyone wants to? Yay, technology. I know. It's just advanced so much. No, it really has, but I don't know. How will I find out that you're on live? If you subscribe, then it will notify you. And also, when I start to do live, I'm going to do like I'm going to send out a thing saying I'm going live, like at this time or that time. And I tried it today, but it took us so long to get on here. So if you subscribe, it will notify you. Subscribe to my channel here. I also have like, you know, a lot of videos on here that you can watch. So, you know, as well. But yeah, if you subscribe on here, I'll let you know. I think that's the best way. So if you guys have any questions, or if anyone else has a quick, you know, reading they want, let me, you know, you can throw that out there. Yeah. You could also like share this with anybody if you want people to see. I want people to kind of see and get an idea of how I read. Kind of helps. Hi, could I get a medium reading, please? Lisa Ashcroft. I know you. I know you have. Do I know you, Lisa? And like I said, if you want to like be kind and rewind, no, I'm just joking. If you want to be kind and do like even the tiniest bit of donation, because it just kind of helps me feel. I used to do these live all the time with you guys. Like it's kind of like cool, and I would do them live for free, but it got a little much. So it's just kind of an exchange of an energy to not make me feel like people are only coming on for that and then never like supporting, you know, other things I do. Or even if you just share this would be awesome. My mom, this is my first time here. Oh, really? I feel like I know your name. Okay, well, Lisa asked first, Wekarim, for a Tuesday. So let's ask her. Let me start with her first, real quick. What does chat rate mean? I don't know what that means. What does chat rate mean? I have no idea. I know nothing about this yet. Lisa, what kind of reading did you want? A medium or an intuitive? And I'm sorry, like, that's why I'm trying to, like, entertain you guys between how slow the chat is. It's like, hello, could I join the list as well? Dreamy Rose, I'm sure. I might cut it off at Dreamy Rose, and these are gonna be quick. So Lisa Ashcroft. Sorry about that. What type of reading was it? Is it intuitive or a medium? Medium reading, please. Looking for a message from my father. Okay. So in case you missed how I read, I don't know if you missed how I read, but I'm going to tell you how he passed, and I'm going to get some confirmations and details only between you and him that you would know. These are going to be really, really short, quick little readings, but it's to give you an idea of how I work. A lot of mediums don't directly pull the person you want. They usually kind of say something like, you know, whoever comes around and things like that. Okay, you ready? So, oh, Marilyn, you kind of came after Dreamy Rose, and I've read for you so many times, Marilyn. So let's give these people who I've never read for a chance. And you kind of came little after I said I'm going to cut it off at Dreamy Rose. But I'm happy to answer any questions about the spiritual realm and things people kind of want to understand. Okay, Lisa, this is a message for your see about your father. Let me see. Now I'm going to do Lisa, Tuesday, and then Dreamy Rose. Okay, Lisa, Tuesday, Dreamy Rose. All right, let's see. So let's do Lisa. I've missed you, Adela. Yay! Sure. Thank you, Marilyn. So the feeling I get from your father, and I don't know how my eyes look when I'm looking at this camera, so I might be looking around a lot. For Lisa, yeah, it feels like when someone comes in kind of like with like a heaviness, seriousness, like there's something about him that's kind of feels like manly man to me, like in the sense of, you know, he really kind of comes in with like this, yeah, there's just something about him that almost feels like when someone's like in the service or something, just, I don't know, just very like serious and no nonsense, I guess is the thing. And so I feel like when he talks about his passing, he's saying that he knew it was happening and he knew it was coming. It was like he was very prepared for it, though. He was not shocked by it. He kind of took it, as in his words, like a man. Like he took it like he knew that this was coming, and he took it like, okay, I knew it was happening. He also feels very young to me. I want to say like he feels like maybe like he's yelling out like maybe close to 60 or something. I don't know. He looks younger, but from what I'm hearing. So, but he has a lot of strength, and the way he feels is, yeah, someone like really strong. I don't feel like I see him coming from a place of like whatever took place with him, he took it. And he keeps talking about, I can't breathe. I feel like my lungs are kind of filling up like with heaviness. I forgot to tell you, Lisa, if you can like confirm yes or no and explain what you're confirming, because it helps me to know what I'm seeing. Hold on a second. Yeah, and he's talking about your relationship and feeling like he was very hard on you. Not like he didn't love you that kind of hard on you, but when someone's just kind of always correcting or being hard on somebody, like I said, I get that feeling like when someone's like a perfectionist. My best friend here. Thank you, CQ. Yeah, so we're waiting for Lisa to confirm some things, confirming all you said. Okay. If you can fill into us, so it helps other people to understand what you mean, you know, like when you're saying confirming what I'm saying, what it is that you're confirming would be helpful. One last thing, hold on a second. what's significant about the month of October? Because he's yelling out October, October, and he's saying like October to the beginning of November. So October, October, he keeps yelling out. It's like the end of October till November. And so I'm going to let you confirm some of the things that I'm saying. He's saying, if you can give a little more detail of what you're confirming, that would be great. And he's saying that he wants you to know one last thing, that he's completely learned from what has happened to him. Sorry. He's completely learned in that realm what kind of father he was and how he missed out and different things. It's not like horrible, but he's just completely understood that he's trying to support you through this time in your life. You're like you're going through something that he needs to support you through. Yeah. And he's saying he wouldn't have been that kind of person in life. Sorry I keep messing with my hair, but I kind of fried it today. Let's just be honest. It looks fried because I tried to straighten it when I should have left it alone and let it be curly. Yeah, so that's for Lisa. We're waiting for Lisa to confirm. And who did I say was next? Next is Dream, right? Where'd she go? I'm trying to see. How do you do the chat? Go up and down in the chat. Who did I say? How do I go up and down in the chat? Oops. There we go. Oh, there you go. Tuesday, me. Dale also talked to my grandma in Periscope and once again nailed it. 100% love you, Dale. I said, oh, thanks, Colleen. I think it was Dream, and then, oh, it was Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, what kind of dream? What kind of reading do you want? We're waiting for Lisa to confirm some stuff. And my hair looks crazy, I can see. I hate this delay because I can't see what, I'm going to look on here. I'm going to look on my, and then I got it, there, see? You guys see me looking at myself? Awesome, so professional. Next time I'm not going to kill my hair. I have a story to share with you. It's about a reading session that I had. Didn't attend. How can I write to you? I don't really understand. It's about a reading session I didn't attend. I don't know what that means. Confused. How can you not attend a reading session? I don't get it. Intuitive. Okay, what specific question? Dreamy, I'm after Tuesday, but I just subscribed. Yay! Let's get the subs up, because if we get the subs up, I can just do this on my iPad, which would be easier for me than having to, like, you know, go to someone else's. What kind of question do you have? What kind of question do you have? Do you guys know what chat rate means? I'm sorry, but you guys are a little bit of my guinea pigs here. I have done live readings many, many times, and I do them on Instagram Live as well if you want to follow me there. And more Instagram Live than Facebook, but I'm going to try and start doing on Facebook Live. Tuesday, Intuitive, what specific question do you have? And we're still waiting to hear back from Lisa. Lisa, are you there? Can you let us know, Lisa, what things make sense to you and what things don't? Look at, I'm just like messing with my hair. I'm going to be known as the hair medium. The medium that messed with her hair the whole time she read. I was getting my energy from my hair. Looking to have PRP injection, doesn't need. Prep injection, doesn't need. For your knees, Lisa confirmed it and a message is at the top. She just said all confirmations, but she didn't give specifics. I wanted to know specifics, Lisa. Oops. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Sorry. Oops. Ignore all that. They take the plasma, inject into the knees. Oh, okay. You want to know if you should do that. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Hold on, let me take a look. Okay, I kind of see what you're saying. You want to know, okay. Yes, they take the blood and turn it into plasma. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I was trying to see your chat. I hope I'm getting, okay. I think Lisa left. Okay, so, when I look at stuff that's for, oh my gosh, I just screwed up the screen for myself. Sorry, guys. When I look at stuff that's for your health, I always say this, always check with a doctor. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. But the first feeling I get is that you need to be really, really careful. I feel like I'm hearing, and I call them like the dream doctor, dream beings on the other side. Sorry, not the dream beings. I'm looking at your dream. I'm talking about the doctor beings. I feel like what I'm hearing is that they're rushing and trying to push this, although it does look like when I see your knees that everything is so ballooned up inside, like obviously inflamed. Hi, Champagne. See, obviously it's inflamed. It's a little bit beyond inflamed. There's something kind of hardening in this area I keep seeing, and I think you said, I don't know if you said something about that already, but they are rushing this, but I wouldn't worry. They're not doing it in the wrong way. I don't feel like they're leading you the wrong way. I do feel like you need some relief, like before things harden. I just keep seeing something about like we don't want it to harden, we don't want it to harden. So I feel like just kind of don't do too much. That's what I keep hearing, like don't do like, if they're like, well, we did one injection, we want to rush into a second. If there's still room, please leave a message, spirit, possibly say. Nice to meet you. Hi, Champagne C. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I think I'm going to have Dreamy Rose be the last reading just because it took me so long. Next time I'll have this down and I'll be able to just jump right into readings. Linda Capri, hey, what's up? But I'm more than happy to answer quick questions about anything about the spirit world and anything you want to know. Also have videos here on YouTube. But anyway, for short, hey Angelique, sorry guys. I know you guys are probably like, boo-hoo, I understand. But anyway, so yeah, I would say that go ahead and do that. But from what I'm seeing, but just be careful. Don't try to like do it all at once. Don't try to do it all at once. Don't try to like get all these injections done at once. Like don't let them rush you into all of them. That's all I keep hearing, but I don't see that they're steering you down the wrong one. Dreamers would like to know what day the company I'm waiting for will reach out to me, if it will be this week or next week, and details on the person I'll marry if I'll meet them this year. Well, Dream Rose, I'm going to give you the first question, and I'll give you a little bit about like what you need to do to kind of get into love. I'm not sure if that's intuitive mediumship. That's intuitive. Mediumship is strictly talking to those who've passed on, and the way I do it, so you guys know, you tell me specifically who you want to talk to, and I will talk to that person. I don't do whoever shows up, and if you re-watch the beginning of this, you'll see how I do it. Next time I will jump right into readings. But okay, it's a bit painful. Yeah, to get the shots. Yeah, but I think you have to do it. I feel like if you don't do it, something's going to harden. It's going to be worse. But yeah, so as far as when are you going to hear from the company? Hold on. Well, the first thing I feel is that this isn't like some small company. This is like a huge company, and they're not used to. Kind of said that in Missy recent seance at the Missy. I know, Angelique. I'm going to do another seance at the Missy Museum. Come on by. I'm waiting for a date, so I'm going to do another seance. I have to remind them and see what the date's going to be. Sorry, grandmother. Yeah, sorry, Champagne, not this time. I'm going to end with Dreamy Rose. Tuesday, my left knee. Yes, it's true. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so I feel like the company is really big. This is for Dreamy Rose. It's a really big company, so they tend to, it's not personal against you. They just have a lot of people they tend to go through. So I feel like the vision I have is a woman reaching out, but she's kind of the last say in the line of people. But I feel like it's kind of circling and circling. So I feel like I hear like 2 weeks you hear, but there is something about June. It doesn't mean that's when you start, but I feel like June is kind of more the ideal job you get promoted to. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tuesday. I feel like it's the job you actually get promoted to. So in other words, what I mean by that is that it's not like a promotion, but it's like they do an intro and then they see how you are, and then in June they're like, okay, we like you, this is working, you know, that type of thing, until they solidify. But I feel like you're going to hear in the next 2 weeks, week and a half. I do feel like don't be discouraged, because it looks like they're combing through a lot of people, and I feel like the next week and a half is like a second callback, so to speak, like a second interview. I don't feel like it's like a call, you got the job, but I feel like it's like, okay, we have the next level. The next level. As far as love goes, when it comes to love, remember you have to kind of grow and learn and evolve and grow and learn and evolve. And right now you're just kind of on the verge, like a trial that makes sense. You're kind of on a, for some reason I see them, it's kind of like when people deal with legal stuff a lot, like when they're, a lot of the stuff they do is wrapped up with a legal thing, like they're very, very, very tight on logistics and legal. This isn't, that's what I meant by it's a big company. They're not like, oh, we like her and that's it. It's like they have to follow things. You're doing a session I didn't attend because I didn't know about it. I accidentally. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I feel like, yeah, so I feel like the thing about love is that you're kind of going through a time where you're really, really building your life. Like, I feel like this is a time where you're supposed to kind of really building your life. I don't believe in predicting marriage. I believe in seeing where you're growing, where that person's growing, and how you're going to grow together. Do we pick who we love before we meet the person? I don't, so see, I'm answering that. You learn and you grow and you evolve, and the person you're going to connect to learns and evolves and grows, and when you both are ready to kind of do that together. So right now you're kind of in a place where you need to kind of, it's more focused on what you're doing and kind of building your own life in the sense of like work and getting more and more comfortable in your own skin. So I would just leave that be for right now and just kind of have a good time, because you already have a lot you're building in that arena. So I don't believe in like preordained destiny in any kind of way. I don't believe in preordained destiny in love. I believe everything we're doing is shifting and evolving. The future's always shifting and evolving according to how we live. That's true. I just left the karmic as long as, and I'm not going to run into that again. Yeah, so I feel like it's really not so much that. It's about the more you're growing, the more you're learning, you're getting comfortable in skin, you start to kind of understand more and more what you're looking for. That person's growing and learning, and they're starting to understand more what they're looking for. And when you guys are both in your own skin, then you come together. So that's kind of how it is. Thank you. Hi, Esther. I'm actually ending the readings. So next time I'll jump into readings. I kind of had a lot to kind of still have a lot to learn about YouTube Live. Thanks, you guys. You can like subscribe here. I'm going to do more live, and I also do live on Instagram, and I'm going to try and amp up a little more Facebook Live as well. But follow me on those. I post a lot about what I'm doing. If you're in the area, the LA area, you can get a reading from me in person at DaleLevine.com. I also do readings over the phone and Skype, which you could also find at DaleLevine.com. If you want to donate to this like cause of me doing these little live readings, you can PayPal me at Adele Levine. Otherwise, just like follow and watch the YouTubes. I teach a lot about this stuff. I want to empower you guys a lot and help you guys understand that realm and help you understand how you can connect. So next time, you know, it's a learning process. What can I say? So should we go out with a little bit of really lame music that you guys have heard on every YouTube channel there is? Because I can't play the music I want to play. Aw, thanks, Colleen. You're awesome. I know, see, that's the thing about Periscope, is I did get a lot of cool people from Periscope. Why did Periscope have to just go so bad? so wrong when it was being so right. Because I would go back on if it wasn't so terrible. Since I didn't pay for the session, I had to leave. Can I write to you? Since I didn't pay for the session, I had to leave. You can email me at adealevine@gmail. I'm really kind of confused at what you're talking about, so I'm not sure. But I'm not going to answer anything about reading stuff in an email, but if you're talking about whatever question you have about whatever this is, because I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, I'm a little confused. Sure, you can email me about it, but I don't answer stuff through Messenger or email, just so people know. Thank you guys so much. I mean, as far as reading stuff. Have a good night. Listen to yourself, follow your insides. All the answers are built inside of us. Spiritual people are only supposed to be here to help you unlock it. Mwah.